Well, now this machine's running again, I'm gradually making some progress with how it runs, and I've backed off the ignition timing a little bit, and I tried raising the needle in the carburettor up to the fifth notch. I went from the middle, the third, up to the fourth previously, and I tried the fifth, but that didn't help, so I put it back to the fourth. I've been up and down the lane on it. There's a flat spot if you open up the throttle too quickly. If you open the throttle slower, it does pick up, but that's not quite right. And I'm thinking of fitting possibly a larger needle jet and or main jet. At the moment we got a 105 needle jet and a 100 main jet. Now while I opened it up to sort of have a look at that, I found that there's also, again, quite a lot of debris in the bottom of the main jet holder nut, and it's come from, I took this cover off earlier actually and saw it off the end of the float chamber. There's some sort of horrible gooey off-white sealant there, and I think it's breaking up and going through with the fuel into the main jet area. So I'm going to do away with this gasket here and put a new one on it. That should stop that happening, because we've got an inline filter that someone fitted already, so it can't be coming from the tank. And then I think I'll try with a larger main jet, because I don't think 100 is really up to it. 100 was specified for certain Tiger Cubs with a 375 monoblock, but they would have had an air filter on them for a start off, not an open bell mouth. And if that doesn't make a change in the right direction, I might go up from a 105 to a 106 needle jet, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll eventually get there. Well, I got some news on the Tiger Cub front, and it turns out I've just been up and down the lane on it. As you can see, it's the end of the day here, or the end of daylight now. It's going to stop that, isn't it? Oh. Well, I've got to fine tune the mixture and the tick over screws a bit, but I've just been up and down the lane on it, and there was a 100 main jet in it, which is listed for some Tiger Cubs in the 375 monoblock carburettor, but you bear in mind that's with an air filter and this one's only got an open bell mouth. I wanted to go up to a 120, but I didn't have one. Well, I found a 110, and I put that in and been up and down the lane, and it seems to be much better. The flat spot's just about gone. My money is on perhaps a 120, but this is certainly good enough to take for a test ride with the 110 in it. So we've got 110 main jet now, still on the 105 needle jet, needle in the fourth groove from the top, so you know, working richer, fourth out of 5, so it's on the next but last one for richness. We've got the new spark plug in there, the ignition timing retarded just a bit from what it was when I rode it the other day, and a fuel tank that's not rattling around. So I think it'd be worth going for another test run, but probably tomorrow. I don't fancy going out in the dark on this one at the moment. I'd want to ride it a few more miles in a day with the lights on and know that they're going to stay on before I did anything like that. Sorry for the darkness, but that can't be helped. But it looks like we finally turned a bit of a corner with this one.